We are lining up. Up front, it will be Dan Starner and Full Bore Kilgore, James Harris and Cuckoo Kachu on the second row, Hose Dragger and Pissed Off Pearson on the third row, John Thackerwacker on the in seventh, John Thackerwacker in seventh, George Young in eighth, Richard Fornshell in ninth, Stephen Clegg is in 10th, 11th is Harley Barletta, 12th is Robert Wynn Sr., 13th is Juicy, 14th is Damn It Randy, 15th is Manslammer himself, William Mann, and Garth Snyder is in 16th. And you heard James Harris say it. They only need to get into third gear. I believe these cars have 5, maybe 4. It's been a while since I've driven one of these, but they only need the top 3 gears as they start get ready to roll off. So that will make for an interesting race. They will have no cautions. They will throw a caution at lap 25 and lap 50. Let everybody get back together, fast repair, and get going. Yes, I'm not going to try and say some of those names 5 times fast. Especially Cuckoo Kachu, because I would get that one wrong every single time. They did put in some extra practice for the race here tonight. I know they started their session earlier than usual, so we will see how things go for these guys. We do have permission to pull these guys in at any point during the race, green flag or not. In fact, James actually encouraged it when we started broadcasting these guys, so it could get a little bit interesting out here. And as you heard him say, these cars can easily go 5 wide on this track, but with these guys, he would not be surprised to see it go 8 wide. So let's zoom out for the start and see what they do here. Green flag is in the air. They are down and away. Little dicey back here as we got one shooting straight up the middle there. Those cars are so small and going so fast. The top 3 have broken away just a little bit, but James Harris in 4th is starting to gain. We've got one spinning back in the back. That is Juicy. That was Juicy. Manslammer managed to get through there cleanly. All right, back in the field, James Harris is making his way up. Now Robert Sr. has crashed. Let's see what happened to Sr. And if you're interested, it looks like he was having a similar issue to what Mike Smith had in the Pocono race. And K-Nugs Paint Shop, that is Mr. Krusty Nuggets himself there in 3rd place. James Harris, if you need a paint job and you need somebody to do it for you, contact James Harris. They do have a Discord. They do not have a Facebook yet. I can hook you guys up, though, if you are interested in getting a K-Nugs paint scheme. Cuckoo Kachu in 4th. Back there, we've got a multi-car battle going on here. Looks like Thackerwacker in the 56 is right in front of Hose Dragger and Fornshell side by side, and right behind them is Harley Barletta in the 81. Oh, Harley makes a power move off the turn, comes straight up. Now he's got to try and get past Hose Dragger here. Meanwhile, up front, Full Bore Kilgore still leading. Dan Starner in 2nd. James Harris to 3rd. Cuckoo Kachu is holding on to 4th. These 4 have managed to break away a little bit from Thackerwacker. Hose Dragger now in 5th, but he is battling Harley Barletta and Richard Fornshell. They are all side by side. And Garth Snyder not driving the Mirthmobile tonight. He has not been in a Mirthmobile car the last few weeks, but he started in 16th, and he is now up to 9th. He's bringing the mirth to the front. Party on, Garth. Stephen Clegg currently running in 10th place there in the 22. The 48 of George Young trying to make a move here in the Hot Wheels car. These cars are not much bigger than a Hot Wheels. Damn It Randy has picked up a couple of spots as we've got one spinning. That was Harley Barletta. Let's see what happened to Harley. Oh, he got a lot of momentum up into the wall, bounces it off the side, spins it around. He does stick the landing, though. Back up front, Full Bore Kilgore is pulling away from the field. Cuckoo Cachoo is now running down James Harris. Thacker Whacker is trying to catch back up to that lead group. Checking in on Garth, as Garth is the biggest mover so far. After starting in 16th, he is all the way up into 7th place and trying to run some people down. Congratulations, Aaron. I have yet to win in these cars. I've only done a couple of races in them, and these cars at Charlotte is fun. Dan Starner continuing to run in 2nd place. James Harris in 3rd. Cuckoo Cachoo is 4th. Thacker Whacker is in 5th. Hose Dragger has dropped back to 6th now. Garth in 7th, trying to run down the 26 car, or the 76, excuse me. Garth now looking on the high side. We've seen a couple passes on the high side. Usually the low line is good here, but this track has a very unique feature. On the inside of the turns here, there is a little bit of an elevation change. It goes up just a little bit. And you saw the 88 put its left sides on that little bit of rise there. Does make that inside line a little bit dangerous, especially in a car this small. It'll throw a super late model around if you hit that bump on the inside. And it looks like the leaders are about to get into some lap traffic as Full Bore Kilgore is just about a straightaway behind, I do believe, Robert Sr. No, Robert Sr. has just been lapped. So that is Juicy back there in the 53. He is at the tail end of the lead lap, and you can see the leaders are closing in on them. And let's take a lap with Garth and see what a lap in these cars at this track feels like. As he goes off down into turn 1, you can see visibility is a little tricky here. You see that little bit of a bump down to the inside. And the 26 has an indicator showing you where the push bar is. I guess that's where you're supposed to go push him. They just did that lap in 16 seconds. 16.11 seconds. That is the fast way around here. Kilgore continues to be up front. Our first competition caution coming in another lap. And we're going to talk to Full Bore Kilgore once he crosses the finish line, if we can. Let me look here. Yes, we can. All right, that first competition caution is out. Let's see if we can get a hold of Kilgore here. Full Bore Kilgore, this is Doug in the booth. You got me, buddy?
Hey, I got you, Doug. How are you?
I am good, man. You're doing great tonight, though. You are definitely full bore here.
Yeah, I love these cars. This is fun.
Now, James did mention we might see you guys go 8 wide here tonight. Are you going to continue to just run up front and hold those guys off, or are you guys going to get a little crazy later?
No, actually, I just messed up Miss Road, so I'm gonna get to the back now. But no, it's gonna be fun. We'll start banging here pretty soon.
All right, man. Well, best of luck. Go get some fresh tires and some fuel, and good luck to you.
You got it. Thanks.
All right, let's see. Who else could we talk to here? Oh, looks like Fornshell's going to assume the lead here. Hey, Fornshell, this is Doug up in the booth. You got me, bud? Hey, Fornshell, you got me?
I got you. Can you get me?
Yeah, I got you now. You just assumed the lead, picked up a lot of positions there on pit road.
Yeah, not on pit road because I didn't go down it. So trying something out. We'll see how it goes.
All right, so a lot of fast cars out there. The racing has been a little bit wild, and you only need 3 gears. Any strategy going forward?
Sorry, James was talking. I don't know. This is my strategy play, seeing if it's really worth tires or not. So, I don't know. I'm probably about to get swallowed up by everybody. We'll see.
All right, man. Good luck. Hopefully the strategy works out for you, buddy.
Thanks, Doug.
All right, let's see if we can talk to James and interrupt him. Hey, James, this is Doug. You got me?
Yeah.
Hey, you're like the only one that didn't actually lose or advance any positions under this caution. Are you going to be able to pick up some positions now on the track?
I think so, man. This jacked up gearing is making it difficult to get up to people and pass, but tire wear seemed to matter a little bit there because the guys behind us, I think Kevin and those guys behind us were falling back a little bit, so we'll see what we got. It'll be fun.
All right, man. Well, good luck. And K-Nugs Paint Shop, they can reach out to you via Discord. Are you going to have a Facebook page soon?
I do have a Facebook page right now.
All right. Good luck, buddy.
Get back and kill me.
That was James Harris in the K-Nugs Paint Scheme or from K-Nugs Paint Shop as he takes the lead on the restart. And let's see, Fornshell he's only lost a couple of positions so far, but he's got that outside line working. Pissed Off Pearson and Robert Sr., the only 2 cars not on the lead lap, and
All right, so we broke the sim, I think. It told it when I was interviewing with you, the lights went green, and it said go, but the caution flag stayed out. So I don't know what we're doing. I was just letting you know.
All right, man, glitch in the Matrix.
I guess so. I'm looking for Neo to pop in somewhere.
All right, man, good luck. All right, so, yep, a little bit of a glitch there that does occasionally happen on these short tracks with different configurations, so we'll see if they continue to have issues. Hopefully they can get going again. As the pace car obviously has superpowers, he came off of pit road through the wall. That was different. All right, everybody's stopping on pit road to try and get this figured out. They're going to let the pace car come back around. Always funny when you see him having to stop. This did happen. XCal ran into a similar situation a few months ago at this track in the street stock. So we'll have to see. It looks like some sort of weird glitch as the pace car is now pulling off pit road and stopped. And now it looks like they are going to roll off again and try and get going again. We'll see how this thing plays out. It is definitely... yeah, these things are glorified go-karts. All right, it looks like they're trying to get everybody lined back up. Obviously, the pace car finally decided to come back up. I'm beginning to think whoever is in charge of the pace car up in the stands, telling the pace car what to do, might have started drinking a little earlier than they should have tonight. This is hilarious. All right, so now we've got several cars stopped, and wow. Yeah, not the way they wanted everything to go here, but it is nonetheless fairly comical when you get these glitches. Everything should shake out here in a minute, and looks like Fornshell will continue to lead. The lights are out on the pace car. Everything is getting sorted out here real quick. We'll see, with everybody still ducking around, we'll see if they need to extend the caution another lap. Things are definitely interesting out here. Lights are out on the pace car. It looks like, yep, pace car is going to go in. Fornshell leads him down, lap 36, and the caution flew again. Just keep driving, boys, and we'll see what happens here. Nope, they are going to stack back up on the back straightaway. They have definitely found... They're definitely going to need some help from Neo before this thing is all said and done, because it looks like, as does it tend to happen with races where pace laps don't count, I'm not sure why, but definitely something we'll send into iRacing. We'll save this replay and send it in. It is a little bit weird. As I mentioned, XCal had the same problem at the same track with different cars a few months ago in the street stock. So, yeah, a little bit interesting here. And it happens at only one or two tracks. It happens here, and I'm trying to remember the other track that it does happen at. But it is kind of a weird glitch. Now they're getting everybody back to the lead lap, getting everything sorted out here. And while we are under caution, let's see if we can look at a couple of cars here. That is the 90 of Richard Fornshell.
Just to interrupt you real quick, sorry, Doug.
Yep.
We had to let it go green. We threw the caution, and we got everybody on the lead lap now. So we should be good. So we should be going green here in just a minute. And I'll leave you alone now.
Good luck.
All right.
All right, huge shout out to Fornshell. I just noticed he's running a Spaceballs paint scheme, so that's cool. James Harris, I am SpongeBob. Let's see, Thacker has. Oh, I cannot remember for the life of me the name of that squirrel on the back of the car. Starner's running a Monster Energy drink. Cuckoo Kachu is just running a red and white unsponsored. Garth, still disappointed. Garth has run the Mirthmobile a few times, but he is not tonight. He is running that old World War II scheme. Hose Dragger, let's see what he's got. He's got flames on the car. Can't tell what's on the hood just yet. Alright, green flag is back in the air. All the glitches have sorted out, we hope. And they are off into turn 1. SpongeBob trying to run down the Spaceballs through turn 2. Coming off turn 4, they are flying around here. And these cars are hilariously small. But on this track, they make this track look like Talladega out there, but that's what's making it exciting because they're 3 wide right behind the leaders. Oh, we've got 1 car around. We've got 2 cars around. Cuckoo Kachu went around. Let's see what happened. Oh, he was driving it in there, and then the 91 drove up and caught him as well. Or the 91 got in there. Back up front, James Harris is leading. And it looks like another glitch in the matrix. We'll see if they keep going green. It should actually throw the green flag. Oh, I remember Lanier. Lanier is the other track that this occasionally happens on. Looks like Harley Barletta is being scored in the lead, at least for the moment. So we'll see how things play out. Oh, Buc-ee's gas station. Okay. There used to be a cartoon with a little squirrel that wore a hat like that. Alright, so as they run now, James Harris is leading, Thacker is second, Fornshell is third, Hose Dragger is fourth, Garth Snyder is fifth. Stephen Clegg is in sixth, Juicy is in seventh, and he's actually driving, I do believe that's a Big League Chew car. Yes, it is. Kind of ironic. George Young is in 8th. Damn it, Randy is in 9th. And 10th place is William Mann Jr., a.k.a. Manslammer. Full Bore Kilgore, after his little strategy, has dropped back to 11th. Pissed Off Pearson is in 12th. Cuckoo Kachu's 13th. 14th is Dan Starner. Harley Barletta is 15th. And hopefully they keep him back there because he shouldn't have that many good finishes in a weekend. Robert Sr. is currently in 16th. And it looks like he is actually off track. Lights are out on the pace car, so they will go green once again. As you heard, these guys are definitely going to start beating and banging the later into this race they get. As the pace car drops off, James Harris leads them down. Green flag in the air. James gets a huge jump, and the battle is right behind him as they start to spread out. Coming off turn 2 down the back straight, we've got a couple of them that graze the wall, but they don't have any major issues. They keep going. And we did see, it's the 26 is coming up the middle, making it 3 wide, drifts up to the high side, gets around Fornshell, gets around Juicy. Hose Dragger now up to 4th. Garth Snyder now up to 3rd. He's the biggest mover. We've got a multi-car crash on the track. Looks like Damn It Randy is involved. Yeah, he got a little tap. He gets loose, and several cars collected right behind him. George Young, Cuckoo Cachoo, Pissed Off Pearson. I wonder how pissed off Pearson is now. As we get a little bit of them spinning down the front straightaway, but they did stay green. As you heard, they will have another competition caution. Possibly. They may not, given the glitches. Garth Snyder running that World War II fighter paint scheme. He is trying to charge up. He is up to 2nd now. Started back in 16th. Garth is on the move. Biggest mover so far. The next biggest mover would be William Mann Jr., who started back in. Oh, it looks like Mann might pick up a few more. Yes, he does. And he avoids Juicy spinning. He is now up to 7th after starting in 15th. And several cars involved in that. It looks like Juicy was the main one in that one. And Hose Dragger. Oh, it looks like they did a little bit of a love tap there, and Juicy got caught on the car getting loose right underneath of him, or right above him. James Harris now has a 1.2 second lead over Garth Snyder. John Thacker is right there in 3rd place. Starner is in 4th. Clegg is in 5th. Full Bore Kilgore up to 6th now. Harley Barletta now up to 7th. William Mann Jr. is in 8th, and we're going to have to talk to a man about man slamming the 81 there. Fornshell is in 9th. Cuckoo Cachoo is in 10th, and we get our competition caution, it looks like. Lap 60, competition caution. They'll put everybody back on the lead lap. The only car showing a lap down is Pissed Off Pearson. And let's see if we can talk to William Mann about Secret Squirrel. That might be it. It's been a while. All right, let's see if we can talk to William Mann here in just a minute. Looks like Fornshell is coming to pit road. We've got a lot of cars now coming to pit road. All right, let's see if we can talk to Mann. Hey, William, this is Doug in the booth. You got me, bud?
Yes, sir. How's it going, buddy?
Hey, man, it's going good. You're having a pretty decent run. You managed to stay out of a lot of trouble, but I've got to ask, why have you not man-slammed the 81 car yet?
I've bumped some uglies. If you hold still for a moment, I will, I bumped that ugly just now.
All right, great job. Well, make sure you continue to. If you have to, put him in the wall. He got a 3rd place finish at Pocono tonight. He does not need another good finish tonight.
Yeah, I like Harley, but if he's in the way, he's got to go.
All right, man. Are you going to be able to keep avoiding stuff and get up here to the front?
Sure as hell hope so, man. We're going to give it all we got, man.
All right, man. Well, best of luck to you, buddy.
Appreciate you, man.
William Mann is hilarious. He is fun to race with. He is fun to talk to. It is always a joy and always a laugh to talk to him. All right, I'm going to do the needful and just let Harley know he is not winning this one. Hey, good evening. All right, let's see if we can talk to Harley Barletta here. Hey, Harley, this is Doug in the booth. You got me?
Oh, what's up, Doug?
So you got a 3rd at Pocono. What is your prediction for this race?
I don't know what's going on. I'm just doing what iRacing and everybody else tells me to do. So we've had so many mishaps. Everybody's getting wave rounds. Everything's screwed up. This is great.
It is utter chaos, but I should warn you that if you get too far forward, we can't have you getting 2 good finishes tonight, and William Mann Jr. has agreed to man slam you if necessary.
He's already hit me a few times, so he has man slammed Uglies.
Man Slammer has bumped Uglies a few times tonight.
Sweet.
All right, good luck, bud.
Thanks, man. I'll see you later.
Okay, so yeah, Harley's nickname, which should be in iRacing by next week, will be Uglies, so that Man Slammer can bump Uglies. Alright, we should be going green in about another lap. Yep, lights are out on the pace car. It looks like everybody on track. We've got 16 cars in the field, only 15 on track. Robert Sr. is out. James Harris, Garth Snyder, John Thacker, Dan Starner, and Full Bore Kilgore are the top 5. Then Clegg, Harley Barletta, William Mann Jr., Richard Fornshell, and Hose Dragger round out the top 10. Green flag in the air. James Harris is down and away again with 12 laps to go. This time Garth manages to stay with him as a mess of cars is right behind him. And we did hear him saying later in the race they do expect a lot of beating and banging. I imagine we're going to see it here. Yes, we've got some cars going around back there. Looks like Fornshell went around. Meanwhile, up here Garth is hanging with James Harris with 11 laps to go, coming to 10 to go. And I promise you, if he gets the opportunity, Garth is going to bump the 4 car out of the way. He's going for the win. Meanwhile, right back behind him, this big mess of cars is just sliding all over the place. They are changing lanes, changing positions, changing everything. Every lap as Harley Barletta gets in there, almost gets into the 76 of... wait a minute, that was not the 76. They are racing side by side. Up front, Thacker is trying to run down. He's got Starner right on the back bumper. He's trying to run down the top 3. We've got cars spinning behind. Juicy spun. Stephen Clegg was involved. Let's see if we can see what happened back there. Oh, the 26, the 22 get together. Juicy gets into the side of the 22. Juicy goes airborne. That little ridge on the inside of turns 3 and 4 sent him to the air. And Garth Snyder now to the lead. Party on, Garth. James Harris is suddenly dropping. Oh, he's backwards. Let's see if we can see what happened to Harris. 5 laps to go. Garth has got a huge lead. Oh, James was trying to get around a lap car. Got shunted up to the outside. Meanwhile, Garth is off the front, 4 laps to go. He's got almost a full second lead. Thacker and Starner trying to close down, but they are battling side by side all the way around the track. Three laps to go for Garth Snyder. Hose Dragger now up to 4th, and damn it, Randy has wrecked again. Oh, he just gets loose coming off 4, gets into the inside wall, goes for a little bit of a tumble, sticks the landing. 2 laps to go for Garth Snyder. Final lap for Garth Snyder. Excuse me, white flag in the air for Garth. John Thacker comes home, is running in 2nd. Dan Starner is 3rd. As they come through 3 and 4, Thacker cannot get to Garth, and Garth pulls down the win as the 31 was in the outside wall in Garth's way. Garth still manages to get up there and get the win as chaos erupts right behind him. Let me see if I can get a hold of Garth here. He needed to tumble dry his laundry. Yes, indeed. Hey, Garth, this is Doug in the booth. You got me, bud?
Hey, bud.
Hey.
Sorry.
Party on, Garth. Party on.
Party on, brother.
Well, you look like you were relegated to second, and then James just a lap car got up there and bumped him, and then you just took off. You ran away with it.
Yes, sir. Had to take advantage when we had it.
Well, that was great. You were the only one that actually could hang with him, and you started back in 16th and worked your way through the field, avoided a ton of chaos, and
So many close calls, man. I don't know. We held it together and got the W.
well, congratulations. I do believe that's your first win in this series as well, and quick
Yes,
look
sir.
at the points. Hang on here. You were second in points, tied with Clegg coming into tonight. That's definitely going to give you the points lead here.
Awesome. Awesome.
All right, man. Well, congratulations. Any team or sponsor you'd like to thank tonight?
I'd just like to thank my family watching and the guys for putting this league on and you for broadcasting us and everybody watching.
All right, man. We'll go celebrate with that family, bud.
Will do.
That was winner Garth Snyder. Let's see if we can talk to Thacker real quick, if I can find him. Oh, there's Brad Thacker. Hey, Thacker, this is Doug in the booth. You got me?
Yeah, I got you, Doug. What's going on?
Hey, man, a second place finish and a hard fought one at that. You did get caught a few times.
Yeah, I think a couple more laps I might have had something for him. I was holding Starner up, so I think if I'd have caught Garth, Starner would have found a way to finally get around us. I was trying to just defend what I had, but man, that was a fun race, and hate that I got into it with my MPR boys back there. I think I took all four of us out on one of those cautions, but what happens, you know?
Yeah. Well, still a great second place finish. Congratulations, man. That was a heck of a run.
Well, I appreciate it, and hope I can put more together for you.
All right, man. Good luck, buddy.
All right, thanks.
All right, let's see if we can get a hold of Starner real quick. Hey, Starner, this is Doug in the booth. You got me? Hey, Starner, this is Doug. You got me? Oh, Starner appears to have stepped away. All right, let's see if we can talk to James real quick. Hey, hey, James, this is Doug. You got me?
Hey, Doug.
Hey, you pretty dominant all night, and then there with about 5-10 laps to go, you just got yeeted into the wall, didn't you?
I got yeeted about as much as I could get yeeted, man. I heard the whole time I was wrecking, I heard SpongeBob laughing in my ear.
That is awesome. Well, you still managed to pull off. Well, where did you end up? I lost track of you there for a minute.
13th, I think.
12th. You got a 12th place finish
12th, okay.
after leading the vast majority of the laps. So still a wild one there.
Yeah, that race was a blast, man. I love those cars. I just wish we had tested them ahead of time and realized the gearing was messed up. And I think if we had been able to fix the gearing, the racing probably would have been a lot better. But it was still a lot of fun, though.
Yeah, and it was a great show. You guys put on a heck of a show tonight.
That's what it's all about.
All right, man. Good luck.
All right.
All right, we'll make one more attempt at getting old. No, it looks like Dan Starner has left the building, ladies and gentlemen. That race was hilarious. Thank you guys all for tuning in. That was a great show by the Fast and Fun Variety Series. We will be back in 2 weeks with these guys. Let's take a quick look, and I will look and see where we're at in 2 weeks. It is a different car and a different track every 2 weeks. So next time will be ARCA cars at Charlotte. And despite it being a fairly normal combination there, it will still be a wild race. And these guys always putting on a heck of a show and always a laugh. Check out K-Nugs on Facebook, and you can find his Discord. I will post the K-Nugs Facebook page here in just a little bit, so you guys, if you need a paint job, you can get with K-Nugs and get that done. Thank you all for tuning in. That was a heck of a night for BRR, heck of a night for Fast and Fun, and we will be back tomorrow night, 7:30 Eastern, with the Pinkies Up with a Whiskey Cup. I will remember that one. We'll be back tomorrow night with the Outlaws at 7:30 Eastern for their Dirt Triple Header. Thank you again for tuning in. Hope you all have a great night.